Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let's see what is going on out there. Let's go look at some let's look at some crypto bubbles here first, shall we? All right. Good morning, guys. How's everybody doing? We a little bit tired. I woke up early and streamed. Hey, we live streamed that congressional hearing about the tokenization of real world assets. So I don't know if some of you guys caught that or not, but if not, it might be something you might want to look into. But anyway, happy to be here. Juicy Jasmine. Yes, absolutely, man. William, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Okay, let's get right on into it, shall we? Tara, scam-a-lam, scam-a-blam-a-lam. Pump that Jasmine scam. Hey, Rob, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, Tara. Good to see you. 3K Sports Unlimited, what's up, man? Good to see you. It's been a little bit. GSD, good morning. Jasmine Maniacs, watching the live stream with my little man, David. What's up, David? Good to see you. Good morning, David. Happy to see you. Mary, what's going on? Good to see you. Okay, so yeah, we watched the like I said, we watched the congressional hearing this morning. It was only about an hour long, but just a whole bunch of BS by the Democrats. You know, trying to convince people that crypto is bad, but CBDCs are good, right? According to them, you know what it is. Okay, so if we look, guys, so a little refresher for you guys now. These three candles beforehand, these three candles before this daily candle here, okay? Just keep in mind that these three candles were red, and down here, these two were down below the support level and then burst back up over, wick back up over, and ended the day's green. Same with this one, started green, started red, ended green, touching right, closing right at 4 cents. So now we have this one here, guys. We have about 7.5 hours before this candle closes. The EMAs are really starting to have a nice, just the EMAs. The moving averages are having a nice curve to the upside here. So we're going to start to get some support from them as well. Hopefully we can get this daily candle closed to burst back up over 4 cents and close green. That would be fantastic. But it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if this candle closed exactly where it is right now, to be honest. As long as we're ping-ponging between 4 cents and 3 cents 5, I think we're good. But with the moving averages moving up here, I think we'll have a little bit more support here as well. So far, so good, guys. So far, so good. Kevin, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. All right. What else? Oh man, I am tired this morning, guys. I'll tell you. I had to get up early for that congressional hearing. Oh, the worst. I'm not a morning person. All right, we got quite a bit to get into, guys. We got a few videos for you guys. Let's go have a look at the bubbles, see what's going on today. So Jasmy down 8%, 3 cents, 8.3. Guys, a $1.89 billion market cap and $326 billion in trading volume, guys. Crazy. Now, and I'm going to show you some other stuff too here, guys. But listen, there's something you really need to know about Bitcoin right now, right? That we could see a massive run coming here, not only on Bitcoin, but on the alts, because right now there is about $1.5 billion worth of shorts sitting right at just below $72,000 for Bitcoin, okay? So right now, that's why Bitcoin's struggling right here, where it is. Why it's struggling to get to 72 is because there is $1.5 billion in shorts that will be liquidated if Bitcoin breaks above 72K. So naturally, the bears are trying to defend this level. They do not want to get liquidated, right? So if we get some massive inflows today, and listen, yesterday we had about 888 million in inflows on these ETFs. So if we can get another day like yesterday, today, in terms of inflows, we could see this short squeeze take place, guys. And if this short squeeze takes place, boom, we're going to burst up to 75K through all-time highs, guys. In my opinion, that's what's coming. We're just a hair. We're just a sliver away from a short squeeze here. So we're going to stay on top of it all day. If it happens, Bitcoin's going to pull all the alts up with it, in my opinion. So, and my portfolio is looking nice and green right now. Actually, it's getting close to a new all-time high for this bull run. So, very, very bullish on that. That's what diversification does for you, man. Hey, what's up, Rob? What's going on? Kakashi, what's going on, man? Roderick got 800K plus Swift. Nice. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. Swift bullish. Absolutely, man. You know it. If hopefully you guys caught the live stream I did with Rue Black yesterday. We talked about a lot of connections for Swift, man, and how deep that rabbit hole goes. Like mega bullish stuff. So hopefully you guys caught that live stream last night. Bearded Bastard, what's up, man? Rob, you're the man. Best source of JASMY info in the crypto space. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that endorsement. It really means a lot. H Barbarina in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you. Buttered sausage, man. I got the Busey picture and read the name at the same time. That is absolutely awesome, man. Oh, thank you for that laugh this morning. I love the name. I love the photo, man. I love that little gift, that little meme with him. I want to talk about buttered sausage. What's it doing? What's it talking about? Get it out of my face. Oh, man. Thank you for the $2 super chat, my friend. 2 trailer park girls go round the outside. Absolutely, man. Little M for you. Little M. I needed that good laugh, man. Thank you. That's awesome. You're creative. I love it, brother. I love it. Scott, hey, Rob. Love that JASMY. Absolutely, man. Young Arsonist. Just got my XCM bag to 500K. Nice. Congratulations, brother. And, hey, last night, I don't know if you caught the live stream, but Rue Black actually managed to tie XCN into connections with Swift and Stellar. So, very bullish stuff, man. XCN is definitely one of the gems you want to be in on, in my opinion. But yeah, fantastic, man. Fantastic. Okay. Oh man, that was a good one. I was not expecting that. That was awesome. Okay, so yes, let's have a look, guys, over at the market. Swift is just continuing to run here, guys. Now I'm going to show you over on the chart. I showed you guys this, I think yesterday and the day before. We were looking at Swift, right? We've broken out of this falling wedge, this bull pennant, whatever you want to call it, more of a bull pennant. We've broken out to the upside here. 2 daily candles is on the daily. I am expecting, now this is what I'm expecting here, okay? So stay with me on this. So this is Swift having its breakout, okay? It's currently in its breakout. Okay, so now if we go over to something very similar, not exact, but similar, if we look over at KASPA, look what's happened with KASPA here breaking out. Boom. I'm expecting something very similar with Swift here. This is currently what's happening to KASPA, right? Pressing up towards these all-time highs. KASPA is about to go into price discovery mode. So very bullish, guys. I'm expecting something very similar to happen with Swift over the course of the next few days. So stay tuned for that. Things are starting to break out, guys. We're seeing it all over the charts. Very bullish stuff, man. Liquidity, good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's having an amazing day. So far, so good, man. You know, I can't complain. Nobody listens, right? So yeah. So far, so good. All right. What else do we got? So yeah, I wanted to show you guys those charts right off the hop. Show a little bit of bullishness that's happening, guys. You combine these breakouts that are happening with the fact that there's 1.5 billion in shorts that are about to be liquidated on Bitcoin. We're about to have a short squeeze. Guys, we're lining up to have a fantastic day/week here. So hopefully everything goes according to plan. Philip, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. So yes, all things point to blue skies, right? Okay, so what else do we have? Ty, hey, good afternoon, Rob. Steph's Crypto video thinks we could top around 3 cents 33 cents by the end of the year. I know you're thinking around $1. I think he's only looking. For one, he only looks at charts. For one, I agree with you, but two, I know that Steph likes to try to keep things a little bit expectations a little bit lower as well, which is a smart thing to do, right? Because if he tells you 33 cents and it goes to 66 cents, you're going to be happy. If he tells you it's going to go to 66 cents and it only goes to 33 cents, you're going to be pissed, right? So, if you don't mind me asking, how many JASMY coins are you holding? My entire portfolio, actually, I keep that for the Patreon members. I don't mind you asking, but it is a perk for the Patreon members. My whole portfolio breakdown is over on the Patreon. Everything I'm holding, how much of it I'm holding, why I'm holding it, what price I think it's going to, and where I plan on selling it. All of it is over there, my friend. Nice healthy correction going to 71,000 new addresses. Yes, exactly that. The addresses continue to grow. Just got to have conviction and patience. Rob printing money for us. Yes, yeah, I'm doing my best. What do you think Swift pushes up to short term? Short term for Swift, I mean, right now, we'll probably break somewhere around, I think we'll find some more resistance around that, similar to where we had with JASMY, right? Around that 207 area. We're probably going to linger like JASMY did, right? 207, 206, before we finally end up bursting through. But with this burst out, honestly, we could see it run up somewhere close to like an eighth of a cent, a ninth of a cent. If this breakout happens the way that I think it's going to, mirroring what's happening with KASPA right now, right? So pretty close to a cent, possibly. Ty, yeah, very true, makes sense. If you had $10,000 to make a million on this bull run, what coin would you be confident in? 10's a little low to make it turn it into $1 million, 10 grand. If you said 25, I'd say no problem. But 10 grand, I would probably be looking into the coins that I'm looking at, like the ones with the best return on investment, right? The lower market cap, higher potential. Your JASMY's not really a micro cap anymore, but stuff like Swift, XCN, projects like that are still only around $20 million market caps. And then what I would say is that when those finally break to the upside, then I would sell them when I can turn that into a couple of 100,000 and then flip that couple 100,000 into some other solid utility plays and try to multiply those gains, right? That's kind of how I would play it. Swift to the moon, absolutely, man. Rob, stop manipulating the markets, man. Yeah, my channel's manipulating. I'm doing it. I'm manipulating those markets for you guys. From what I know, charts are only 80% accurate. Knowing news makes it 90% accurate. How you going to buy the rumor and sell the news just looking at charts? Yeah, well, you have to be able to. You're not wrong, Tara. You have to be able to combine the two, right? And that's exactly correct, right? That's why sometimes you'll see me doing some charts for you guys, and other times you'll see me covering the news, because they both matter, right? You see TA guys who say, show me the charts and I'll show you the news, and they don't believe in knowing narratives. And then you've got people like, I hate throwing them under the bus here, but I've seen countless videos where Crypto John constantly talks about how TA is garbage, and it's only because he does. Let's be honest, people who say that TA is garbage only say it because they don't know how to do it and they're too lazy to learn how to do it. TA matters as much as knowing the narratives matter. They both matter. You have to be able to be successful. You have to be able to marry them both together, right? What is the narratives? What's going on in the world? What's the government doing? What's the project doing? What partnerships are they developing? Collaborations, and what are the charts telling me? What's the tokenomics? You have to know all of this stuff. I agree with you 100% on that, Tara. You think we can hit 10 cents by the end of June? I think it's possible. I think that if these Ethereum ETFs go live, I think it's definitely possible. I think July would be more of a sticking point for me, though, because even if these ETFs go live for Ethereum, it's going to take about 3 weeks for the cause and effect to start affecting the price, right? So, Lord of the Realm, good morning, Jasmy family. I'm going to convert some meme coins into Swift today. My goal, 500K. Nice. Fantastic idea, brother. Swift is starting to move a little. Yes, 8.6% up on the day so far, man. But Jasmy's a scam, right? Yeah, no kidding. My goal was to sell at 10K and keep 1K for parabolic run, but I'm starting to think about holding to 20K. Not a bad idea, man. Any news on Binance removing Jasmy? Not till July. They don't reassess. They don't reassess the innovation zone until the first week of July. So about a month from now, we'll know. Howdy. Just waking up. Had a buddy tell me he heard something about BTC and XRP going to merge. Makes no sense, but could he be wording it wrong? Well, I'll tell you what. We got a couple of skits here from Brad Garlinghouse this morning, so we'll find out. But as far as I know, no. There's no XRP's not merging with Bitcoin. There is no Bitcoin person. There is no one behind Bitcoin. Jasmy looking good, building that support at the 38. Yes, exactly. Building some support is what we want to see. Things looking good. The pumps, and we haven't even hit the parabolic phase yet. Exactly. We're just slow ticking along here, guys. Zach, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. What are your take profit goals for Swift? I need to make an exit strategy. Shoot me a DM, brother, over on the Discord, and I will let you know exactly what I'm doing with Swift, man. I'll give you my breakdown of my exit strategy. What's shaking, Rob? Just chilling, Rod. Just chilling, man. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. All right, so we looked at some of the charts. Looking good, looking juicy, as we often do. Rob, what's your opinion on XRP's price suppression holding 50K? Sometimes the obvious price control is frustrating. Yes, I agree. The price action of XRP can be very irritating at times. I hold a pretty big bag of it. I stopped paying attention to the price action of XRP like a year and a half ago because XRP is this really, really weird asset where it does nothing for like ever, and then it just runs, right? And then it does nothing forever, and then it runs, right? I'm going to bring up the XRP chart here, actually. Let me have a look at it. Just bear with me for a moment. Yeah, it's again, it just, and that's what markets do, right? That's what they do. I mean, if you'll have a look at this for me here, okay? Look at this, right? So look how long this kind of went sideways here, right? Oh. Look how long this kind of ran sideways for the most part, right? Between 2018 and 2021, right? Look what happened there, right? So we had what, 18, 19, 20, 21. We had about 3 years, right? So look what's happening right now again, guys. Like, look what's happening here again. Right? Again, from 2022. So it's been 2 years, right, of this again. So this is going to happen again, in my opinion, guys. It's just a matter of time. This is coming. This is what XRP does. It's not out of the norm, right? So these people that are like, these people, this only happened really as, because of the, well, this was 2021's bull run. Yeah. So, I mean, you could look for something way higher than that out of this one, because this here was price suppression from the lawsuit. Imagine without it, right? That's going to be over here. It's going to be way higher. So People say, oh, XRP doesn't do anything. It does. It just takes a long ass time, right? So patience is required. Rob, you're a gentleman. Thanks. I'll message you now. Hey, no problem, brother. I got your back always, man. Cheers from Scotland, Rob. Cheers, my friend. Cheers, man. I cannot wait to visit Scotland, my friend. I cannot wait. Liquidity says, make sure to like and subscribe, guys. Join the Patreon to help your exit strategy and not become exit liquidity. Yes, exactly. Link to the Patreons down below, guys. If you want help with your exit plans, if you want to see my portfolio, all that fun stuff, guys. Check that out. You definitely don't want to miss it. And make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Started to think XRP is a stable coin. Yeah, well, I mean, look, right? Look what happens with it. It'll come though, guys. It's one of those projects that, you know, it's just quiet and it's sideways and boring and people get shaken out. And then right after people get shaken out, what's going to happen? This is what's going to happen, right? All of a sudden, boom, right? It's coming. It's coming. PNG. PNG. $141 million market cap. Yeah, she's starting to run too, eh? She's had a little bit of a burst, up 9% on the day. Over on AVAX. Yeah, I do like this play. It's got good tokenomics. Market cap is reasonable still. All-time high 3 years ago, $6.80. I think this will definitely smash all-time highs. It's been gaining a lot of momentum lately too. So, yeah, I mean, seems okay. I don't hold any, but you think there will be a heavy sell-off at 5-cent level? I think that there will be some profit taking. Yes, it's going to be a resistance level for sure. What are your thoughts? The price prediction for ADA for the bull run? I think Cardano can definitely jump up to about $7. In my opinion, that's somewhere around where it's going to end up. They'll do a little better this time around than they did last time because they've got their smart contracts now. The key here is, though, they have to start getting their TVL back up to where it was in the last bull run. In the last bull run, they had like an 82% TVL. So if they can do something similar, Cardano can really have a good run. But yeah, fantastic project. Super bullish on PNG. Yeah, it's a good play, man. Philip, do you feel it's a link to the price when institutional sales were made and not letting the price go up? So when settled with the SEC, they can show will explanation. I don't know. I don't think so. I think I know some content creators start to go down rabbit holes with that stuff. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't think so. I just think that, you know, XRP's been through the ringer, man. Ripple as a company has been through the ringer. And, you know, you have to remember, like I have a video here I'm going to play for you guys, Brad Garlinghouse. And he talks about how people forget that before the SEC got involved, XRP was the second crypto in terms of market cap, right? It was number 2 until the SEC got involved, right? It's been beat up, it's been battered and bruised, but it survived. No, name me another project out there that could stay with that lawsuit hanging over its head for 3 years now. Name another project that could stay inside the top 10 with that going on, right? The resilience of the project and the community behind it, the project's going to be extremely successful. But I do think the primary price suppression has come directly from the lawsuit, though. Rickaroo, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Okay, guys, if you're new, again, make sure you smash that subscribe button. We would love to have you join the family, join the community, man. It's awesome. It is awesome. Agreed. It will be huge one day. Absolutely, man. Join the Swift family this morning due to your video yesterday. Ah, nice. Congratulations, man. Welcome to the Swift family. I think you will be pleasantly surprised. All right, let's get into some of the videos we have. We got good old Gary Gensler here talking this morning. Of course, guys, we have a congressional hearing this morning, and they're talking about the tokenization of real-world assets. And of course, who's on Squawk Box? Gary Gensler, trying to take attention off of something that's happening in Congress, right? Trying to take attention away from a positive thing towards crypto in Congress by putting the light on himself. So let's hear what Gary's got to say this morning.
Okay, now, Polkadot, Cordana, Cosmos, Immutable, Ronin, Bonk, Osmosis, Sushi Swap, My Neighbor Alice have all traded millions. I'm talking about millions of dollars this very morning. Now, should we have a Sushi Swap with maybe an ETF or the proprietary kind? Just like, I would think that Bonk is a natural.
I just want to pause real quick. You notice how patronizing they are? You can cut it in the air, right, with a knife. How patronizing they are. And this is them trying to gaslight the crypto community, right? The tone, how they're smirking, they're using these, they're saying the names of these cryptos in a derogatory tone, right? And like, this is gaslighting. That's what this is. They're mocking us and they're patronizing us. They're being very condescending to the crypto community. And that is why they're losing, because they're underestimating the crypto community, right? They think that they're smarter than us. They think they're better than us. And you can sense it in their tones, in the patronizing way that they're talking about crypto here.
And Osmosis, these are trading Garrett, these are millions of dollars these things are traded. Shouldn't we have it? Shouldn't we have some sort of product?
Let me say something more broadly about the crypto markets. Right now, without prejudging anyone, these tokens, whether they're the ones Jim listed or other tokens, have not given you the disclosures that you not only need to make your investment decisions, but also that are required by the law. It's a basic concept in our securities market. We, the SEC, tomorrow are turning 90. Happy birthday, SEC, 90. And what President Roosevelt did is he created this commission to oversee that you, the investors, get disclosure. And in the crypto markets, they aren't giving you that disclosure. And secondly, that exchanges like here, this floor of the New York Stock Exchange, get properly regulated to protect against fraud and manipulation, and they don't trade against you. And
I just want to say real quick, Gary does bring up 2 points here so far that I do agree with, right? A lot of crypto companies do not give you disclosures, and that's true, but a lot of them do, right? And the other point he touches on here is that the stock exchanges don't trade against the investors, and that's true. Where we've seen Binance, among other exchanges, who are manipulating the liquidity, the leverage market, right, to take money from people who are longing and shorting, right. So I do agree with him in that we need that to stop. We do need that to stop.
These crypto exchanges, Jim, are doing things we would never allow this New York Stock Exchange to do. Our laws don't allow you to trade against your customers. And so you've seen the bankruptcies in this space. And there are some of the most leading lights in this field are either in jail, about to go to jail, or waiting extradition.
Okay, that's a suboptimal situation for them, but I'm looking at the...
But it's a suboptimal situation for investors. You're investing in a field right now that you're not getting the proper disclosure.
Agree, there's securities for people actually I know. I mean, their names. And there's nothing... You know that too.
No, that's funny, yeah.
I mean, some people even in this room have their names attached to a coin for no reason. Makes no sense.
I'm sorry, you guys have coins?
No, we don't.
There's a Kramer coin?
There should be, but there isn't.
Yes, there's a Kramer coin.
I hope it's properly registered.
Well, I wasn't going to bring it up because now it's a pump and dump. Like, wow, Kramer coin. I was not going to bring it up, but there you go.
Now, against the wait. We have only a little bit of time.
The SEC versus Ripple Labs.
Right. Dave, what do you want to ask?
There you go. I've got the floor.
Thanks.
You see how fast Gary stepped away from the Ripple SEC versus Ripple Labs? Immediately he jumped in and said, Dave, you got something to say? Oh, man. Priceless, man. Priceless. The condescending attitude that these guys have, right? Warren and Gensler for president. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Dumb Money, I missed the live stream with Rue Black yesterday, but I did catch it later, and he is informed. But was I mistaken when I heard him say that 35 cents was his price target for Swift? He said he would be happy with 35 cents, because I said I would be happy with 25 cents. I was like, I said, because I hold 4 million coins, and I was like, at 25 cents, I'm walking away with $1 million, right? So that's what I was talking about. I said I'd be happy with 25 cents, and he was saying he'd be happy with 35 cents. We need a Rob versus Gare Bear exhibition. Yeah, oh man, I'm pretty sure he would die. I'm 6 foot, a little under 275 pounds. Former professional athlete. Gary must be 5'10". 98 pounds soaking wet with bricks in his pockets. So I'm pretty sure Gary would die. Rob, I just became a member a couple of weeks ago, but have you guys looked into Constellation? It has a lot of government U.S. military partnerships. Yes, we have. I've looked into Constellation DAG a few times. They just actually joined a board with XRP, HBAR, Algorand, and I want to say, I can't remember the fifth. I want to say Quant or something though. But yes, they are. I did. That was the latest partnership that I actually covered with Constellation. Yeah, very bullish project. I bought lots of Onyx coin. What could you see Onyx going to this bull run? Well, I mean, I did a price prediction video on Onyx coin. To be honest with you, I would recommend you go watch it, because I break down why I think it's going where it's going. But personally, I will be out of XCN probably around, again, somewhere around 20 cents. I will be 25 cents. I'll be exiting it. But I would highly recommend go watch my XCN price prediction video. I did it 2 days ago. I mean, to be fair, you can make the argument most stocks still don't give us that much disclosure. Yeah, well, absolutely, Thomas. You're absolutely right. But they're held to a different standard, right? Because they're allowed to do whatever they want, as long as the big money's making money, right? David, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. You were a pro athlete. Yes, I was a professional competitive bodybuilder, and I am actually a retired professional wrestler as well. Max has even had the fun of playing some of my matches on his channel from time to time. So, GSD now. He did a video on it. Yeah, I did a video on it. Absolutely. Philip, Rob was having some fun charting ADA JASMY. If it copies ADA's market cap 2021, yeah, well, exactly, right. And they are looking to copy. It is lining up very similar to how Cardano's price action was in the last bull run. So same with KASPA. So a lot of potential there for sure. Tell us about your sports, Rob. Again, good work and informative for all of us. Thank you. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. Yeah. Like I said, retired competitive bodybuilder, retired professional wrestler, wrestled for about 13 years, traveled most of the United States and Canada, was contracted to the Hart family, did quite a bit. Did a lot of wrestling for the American Wrestling Federation. David, I'm in the gym right now. Nice. Yeah, I did legs yesterday, man. So it's a good thing I'm sitting down right now, because they're killing me. GT just completed my second goal. I now have 5 million XN. Nice. That is amazing, man. Congratulations. You topped me. You topped me, man. I thought I recognized you. Tremendous bodybuilding mate. Big fan. I'm a former lifter. Nice. Once it's in you, man, and once it's in your blood, it's in your blood, right? I'll be a lifter till the day that I die. They'll have to bury me with dumbbells in case I get bored, right? So yeah. All right, what else do we got? Check this out. We got some bullish news from Ondo, guys. What do we got? Ondo Finance says Ondo is proud to share that we have surpassed 500 million in TVL across the yield-bearing products. We are leading yield coin providers in this $1.5 billion growing market, alongside BlackRock and Franklin Templeton. Our yield-bearing composable products are providing individuals and institutions with the go-to on-chain cash management solution. Love to see it, guys. Big shout out to Ondo. If you're on the member side, you'll know we've told you guys about Ondo since they launched. We told you guys to get into Ondo. Yeah, fantastic project, guys. Going to do great things. I just did an Ondo price prediction video, came out last night. So check that out if you want to know where I think Ondo is going to go. Just going to step away from the chat, guys, to cover some of the news. As always, if you want to catch my attention, send me your question in a super chat. I'll jump over to it. But in the meantime, I'm going to jump over to some of the news here, so I'm not ignoring you. All right, what else do we have? Watcher Guru says, just in, SEC Chair Gary Gensler says crypto exchanges are doing things the law would never allow the New York Stock Exchange or traditional exchanges to do. And I read that because I wanted to read the reply underneath. Check this out. It says, like allowing the middle class to make money? Shots fired. Shots fired. That was a good one. That was a good one. All right. What else do we got? So Patrick H says, yesterday, I was wondering why JASMY stopped pushing at 4 cents. So I spent the whole night studying the JASMY charts. I have some good news, I have some bad news, and I have some more bad news. So let's get into what he thinks is going on here. Okay. The bad news. This rally will probably not continue as fast as the last few days. As you can see in the charts, 3 cents 9 to 4 cents 2 is a major resistance area for JASMY. JASMY consolidated at this level in February and March for a while. In the last run, 2022, stopped at this level, but it's worth noting that it was in a macro bear market. Okay, yeah, no, I agree. More bad news. Once it breaks the current resistance level, the next major resistance is between 4 cents 8 and 5 cents 2. And that's what I told you guys. The next level of resistance would be about 4 cents 9.4 is where I see it, which is the trading range where JASMY got listed and started trading on Coinbase. Okay, it's time for some good news. The good news is, if we manage to break through these two resistance levels, 9 cents is next very quickly. So we're probably going to meet resistance once we break past where we are now. We're going to meet more major resistance at 4 cents 9.4. We're probably going to have to hit that a few times before we break through. But once we do, it's straight shot to 9 cents after that, guys. So going from 4 cents 9.4, so essentially 5 cents, and shooting all the way up to 9 cents, that's going to be a big run, guys. That's going to be a very, very big run. And then after that, then it's like 9 cents to 18 cents, 18 cents to like 30 cents, right? That's when the jumps start to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So, and it's coming, guys. It's coming. I expect a consolidation between 3 cents 9 and 5 cents 2 for some time before JASMY rallies towards 9 cents. I agree. That's what I've been saying. I've been telling you guys, we could spend a couple of weeks where we are, right? I know that's not popular, but it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. So, all right, what else do we got? Check out Michael Vandepop says Bitcoin continues the slow upwards grind. Broke through 70K and is very likely going for a new all-time high. In the meantime, altcoins showing more strength. And if you guys recall, over the last few weeks, I've been telling you guys that this is how it's going to be most of the summer, right? Probably till July, August, right? It's going to end up starting a little bit. But we're going to see this slow grind upwards and at this kind of a pace, right? A couple altcoins will pop off and they consolidate. Like we're seeing Swift breaking out. We're seeing KASPA breaking out. We saw JASMY break out. And then they're going to consolidate a little bit higher as Bitcoin continues to climb. Bitcoin is going to end up breaking through its all-time high here in the very, very short term, setting a new high, bringing up altcoins, but it's going to be a slow grind over the next couple months. It's going to be a slow grind, but at least it's a grind in the upward trajectory though, right, guys? So that's what we have to stay positive about, you know? All right, what else? Oh yeah, we talked about some of some speeches here from Brad Garlinghouse. Let's hear some of what he has to say. I got 2 clips from Brad, so let's listen up here.
I think people also forget that it wasn't that long ago, before the SEC got involved, that XRP was the second most valuable digital asset. That was before the SEC kind of anointed ETH. Then they couldn't answer the question, is ETH a security or not? And now they've approved the ETF. They contradict each other. It's very contradict themselves. It's very difficult to follow.
You'll dig this as something that we made in the office on ETHgate. Gave a speech and they cashed it.
They're playing music.
And everybody, Brad Garlinghouse came out.
Now they're playing music, so I got to stop it. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. But we have more. We have more from Brad.
Bank financial transactions. That's the global one that a lot of people use. They charge much more, do they not?
Yeah, they really are the dominant. I mean, Swift has been around for, 50, 60 years. And the frustrating part for all of us as users of Swift is that it really hasn't changed in 50 or 60 years. The architecture of how it works, it means it's slow, it's expensive, and frankly, it's quite error prone. Some studies have shown that about 6% of all Swift attempts to wire a Swift transaction end up in errors that bounce back, and then it takes days to get it back.
What about you guys?
Well, an XRP transaction and a payment flow for us is really real time. It's instant, it's cross-border. And the really powerful thing for a lot of our customers is they don't have to pre-fund accounts, because our customers are financial institutions. And the way Swift works, you're pre-funding, you have dormant capital sitting in other banks around the world. Using XRP, using RippleNet, our payments network, you don't have to pre-fund.
When we look at this suddenly coming alive cryptocurrency, at least in the past week or so, so now we've got Bitcoin back above 70,000. Some people are making the connection between that and the Roaring Kitty re-entry into the world, reactivating his account on Reddit and saying he owns $115 million worth of GameStop shares. Do you see any connection between his sudden emergence and all of the cryptos moving higher, like a meme stock feel back in 2021 where people were also diving into crypto?
Yeah, I think this momentum is really driven from what's happening on a political basis. And the United States remains the largest economy in the world, and it has been kind of backwards as its approach to cryptocurrencies. Countries like the UK are way ahead, Japan, Singapore, Switzerland. I mean, we are really behind the rest of the world.
And Ripple has offices in many of those cities.
We do. We have 14 offices around the world. And so for me, I think what's really driving the momentum right now is seeing that, you even said this earlier, that the voice of crypto, the voice of Ripple, and is really gone up in the conversation in the United States. I think you're seeing shifts.
Well, some of that is money. You yourself, over the past 2 years, have given a total of $50 million to Fair Shake, the lobby firm that cryptocurrency people are really kind of filling the coffers there. And suddenly you have Donald Trump saying, I'm the crypto president. You have Joe Biden making some noise about, come on, lay off the regulations a little bit. You guys suddenly have a voice. You're the kitten that roared in a way.
Yeah. So I think it's less about the roaring kitten and more about, hey, you're seeing some of the political machinery in the United States move and act.
I agree. And Ripple's done so much, guys. So much. This company just donated $50 million to Fair Shake, right? And if you don't know what Fair Shake is, it's a company, it's an organization that is using this donated money to fund the campaigns of pro-crypto candidates, right? On every level of elections, right? Congress, presidential, so on and so forth, right? And Ripple is at the forefront of this, donating $50 million of their own money, right? To fund this, to get pro-crypto candidates into offices, right? So what other companies? So even if you hate Ripple, you hate XRP as a project, You have to show some respect for what they're trying to do for the entire asset class as a whole, right? You cannot be that short-sighted that you cannot express respect for someone who's trying to help the entire industry as a whole, right? So absolutely, respect goes out to Brad and Ripple. All right, what do we got here? You're going to want gold. U.S. plans to steal $300 billion in Russian-owned treasury securities. What's going on here?
Well, you're right, Charles. Fiat currencies do supplant each other over time, but it's a very slow process. Classic case, sterling was at its peak in about 1914. By 1944, Bretton Woods, it was sort of a footnote. But that took 30 years. It didn't happen overnight. So is the dollar running into a lot of headwinds? Actually, I always say that the world cannot destroy the dollar, but the U.S. can do it itself, and we're doing a pretty good job of that. But you're right. Dollar, round numbers, is about 60% of global payments. It's the currency of about 60% of global reserves, so it's still the king of the hill. You can forget about there's not going to be a gold-backed Chinese yuan. Forget about that. China doesn't have enough gold. Russian ruble is not going to displace it. Russia and China don't have the rule of law or the bond markets. Those are key things about being reserve currency. The BRICS currency is coming along. It's going to take another 5 to 10 years. The key thing there, it's easy to announce a currency, a payment currency. That's just a ledger entry. What you need is a large enough trading area where if I get some, I export and I get paid in BRICS, I can go shopping in 20 countries instead of 1 or 2 if I'm getting rubles or yuan. They're not there yet, but they're adding members every year. They'll add some more at the summit in Russia in October. That'll take a few more years. However, the rival to gold is already here. And it's the one you pointed to. The rival to the dollar, rather, is already here. And it's the one you pointed to. It's gold. Right now, by the way, very few people realize this. The United States has 70% of its reserves in gold. Now, we don't need foreign currencies because we print the dollar, but that's the data. Russia has 25% of its reserves in gold. China has about 8% of its reserves in gold. Those numbers are both going up. Interestingly, when you look at the IMF data on currency shares, they have the dollar, euro, Canadian dollar, Australian dollar, and so forth. They give you all the data. You can compute the percentages quickly. They don't include gold, which is weird because the IMF itself has over 1,000 metric tons of gold. So when you put gold in the picture, 2 things are happening. Number one, the inversion was 2010. That's when central bank gold reserves started going up. That's accelerating. And now the U.S. is just a week away. June 13th, G7 summit in Italy. The U.S. is going to lead an effort to steal $300 billion of Russian-owned assets in the form of U.S. Treasury securities. When that happens, you're going to see, again, the Treasury market's not going to collapse. I don't want to overstate this, but at the margin, if you can't trust the Treasury, do you really want Italian, German, or Japanese bonds? I don't think so. You're going to want gold.
Right.
Absolutely. I started as a precious metals bug, guys, just so you know. That's how I got into crypto. Jump down to the super chats and stuff real quick here. Dennis, welcome to the member side, my friend. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thanks for jumping on board, man. Make sure you're here on Sundays for the members only live streams. And I also dropped a couple of videos the other day over on the member side, so check those out as well. Guys, if you want to become a member, it supports the channel. Click the link in the chat for that. It's greatly appreciated. And you get members only stuff. So David with the super chat, thank you so much, brother. David says, hit the like button in the way in. Absolutely, man. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Guys, I'll always try to jump down to, skip ahead to the super chats and then come back later to the rest of the questions. So if you want to get my attention, just fire it off in the super chat. All right, we'll go back to the news here now. As always, guys, thank you for supporting the channel. All right, what else do we got? Michael Vandepop talking some Ethereum. Let's see what's going on here. So Michael says ETH has trended upwards with this 25% push and is looking for higher lows, expecting an approval on the S1 filing documents later this month and stronger upwards trends to continue. Looking very strong, guys. Things are about to get very, very exciting, man. Very exciting. All right, what else do we have? Oh, yeah, here's some bullish news. Check this out. Will the U.S. follow suit, guys? Look at this. The Bank of Canada, which is where I am, right? The Bank of Canada has lowered interest rates today by 25 basis points. dropping rates from 5% to 4.75. So Canada has officially started dropping rates. Will the US follow suit in July? I did a short yesterday speculating on it, guys. I think it's entirely possible that, I mean, Jerome Powell's not going to have much of a choice here soon, right? Inflation continues to not go down, but the economy is slowing down. He doesn't really have much of a choice, right? He's got to do something, right? He's in a lose-lose. You might as well cut rates. Canada started doing it. Is the United States next? Very exciting to see, guys. Very exciting to see. And we have a, boom, Michael Saylor. Why you shouldn't sell your Bitcoin. And guys, I want to say I'm not a big fan of Michael Saylor. I am a big fan of his strategy of buying Bitcoin. And I do agree that you should be definitely rolling your profits at the bottom of every bear market into Bitcoin like I do. I think Bitcoin's going to be $1 million a coin at some point in the next 2 cycles. But let's listen up.
Like if you roll the clock back to 2007, Steve Jobs invents the iPhone. And, you know, people thought, oh, it's a toy. By 2009, the iPhone's got an app store. And if you understood anything about software, the iOS is a new operating system, and it's going to be its own ecosystem, at least as important as the web. And it's going to spawn an entire new generation of applications, right? And the mobile wave is responsible for what, like $5 trillion, $5 to $10 trillion of wealth over the next decade. Can you imagine someone sitting around saying, oh, I get mobile device technology, and you're trying to time the market in Apple stock in 2011? Like you're buying and selling Apple stock in 2011? I'm like, you want to shake? I'm like, are you out of your mind? I'm trading Facebook stock back and forth between $8 a share and $4 a share and $12 a share. And you just want to do this. Like, do you not understand that one day every single person on the planet is going to have one of these things in their pocket, and it's going to go up by a factor of 100, and you're trying to like trade Apple stock between $1.25 and $1.17 and bragging about how you bought it at $1.25 and sold it at $2.11? And have you figured out the consequences of being short the share if it goes up by $100? Like the amount that, like, are you out of your mind? Because, by the way, like,
this is what I've been saying about JASMY to people for months, for over a year. Since this channel has been in existence, I've been saying this exact thing about JASMY. People keep asking me, should I sell JASMY right now? Should I sell JASMY right now? I'm going to back it up here again to what he says. Listen, apply this to your thought process when it comes to JASMY. And people are bragging about taking profits at 4 cents, right?
I'm trading Facebook stock back and forth between $8 a share and $4 a share and $12 a share.
Like I'm trading JASMY between 2 cents 9 and 4 cents.
And you just want to do this, like, do you not understand that one day every single person on the planet is going to have one of these things in their pocket, and it's going to go up by a factor of 100, and you're trying to like trade Apple stock between $1.25 and $1.17 and bragging about how you bought it at $1.25 and sold it at $2.11? And have you figured out the consequences of being short the share if it goes up by $100? Like the amount that, like, are you out of your mind? Because, by the way, like, I spent 30 years in the business, and I obsess over this every single freaking minute of the day. And I wrote a book on it, right? I wrote the book. I predicted the future. You know, I made $500 million investing in these things, right? And I started, and I put a small amount of capital in. And let me tell you one thing, John, I can't time the market. I have no freaking clue.
100%, man. That's the message I've been trying to get across to people that are being short-sighted when it comes to investments like JASMY, for example, right? 100%. Crypto Ash says BlackRock seeded their Bitcoin ETFs with 100,000 before launch. BlackRock seeding their Ethereum ETFs with 10 million. I don't know if he meant 1 million here. I'm pretty sure he meant a million instead of 100,000. But just put that in perspective for you guys. How much more traffic or fees they're expecting on the Ethereum ETFs than they were with Bitcoin when they're seeding it with so much 10 times more money than they did the Bitcoin ETFs. I think we're about to see something truly spectacular happen, guys. Truly spectacular. And as I touched on earlier in the stream, the Bitcoin ETFs, guys, yesterday, right? They took in $888 million in inflows yesterday. What a massive spike that was. Massive spike. It says the second biggest day of inflows since launch. Wave one of the ETF inflows took Bitcoin from 37K to 73K. Wave two of inflows is just getting started. 100K is on the way. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. More bullish potential for JASMY here. Check it out. Panasonic Holdings developing fisheye cameras, angle estimation technology, applying pose estimation, supporting accurate positioning and navigation in physical spaces. So look at, they're talking about cars and stuff here, right? Fisheye cameras on the sides of your cars and stuff like that. Well, what is that technology? That would be IoT technology now, wouldn't it? And who has a partnership with Panasonic to implement the PDL into all of their IoT devices? Well, that would be JASMY, wouldn't it? Guys, the potential is truly, truly unbelievable. I don't know how many more ways I can show it to you guys. We got breaking. The Massachusetts securities regulator is probing the trading activities of GameStop GME investor Keith Gill. Massachusetts Security and State Bill Gavin, the state's top securities regulator, is looking into Gill's activities. This is a perfect example of they can do whatever they want, right? They're going to crush this guy. Make no mistake about it. They're going to find a way to put him in prison. I will bet you anything. They will find a way to take his money and put him in jail because he's making money and he's teaching us to make money. The retail people are winning because he's the leader. They're going to try to cut the head off the snake. They're going to try to make an example out of this guy. And we as a society are going to sit back and we're going to do nothing about it. We're going to watch as they destroy this man for not doing anything wrong because he's making money and they're losing money. They will destroy him. Clip this. I'm telling you right now, he will be brought up on charges in the very near future. We've seen a lot of the people that they trump up charges on, for ridiculous reasons. So, see what I did there? But we'll kind of stay on top of it. But they're going to throw the book at this guy. You watch. They will find a way to file criminal charges against him. And we will allow it to happen. What do we got here? So BlackRock and Citadel plan to launch a new national stock exchange in Texas to compete with the New York Stock Exchange. That is bullish, guys. So Nick says they're going to tokenize stocks and run a tokenized stock exchange. You can almost hear Wall Street panicking. This was always the plan, and BlackRock does not lose. Focus on what Larry Fink has been telling you and listen to it closely. They say a lot without truly telling you the plan. It's now unfolding in real time, guys. I've been saying it. I said it last night when I was talking with Rue Black. Put your pennies where they put their dollars, right? BlackRock does not lose. I agree. as we look at some more coverage of the GME situation.
Roaring Kitty is back in the spotlight. Sources telling the Wall Street Journal that E-Trade is considering removing the meme stock leader Keith Gill from its platform. E-Trade and its owner Morgan Stanley are concerned about potential market manipulation. GameStop shares moving on the back of Gill's recent social media posts showing his massive, and I mean like monster, position around this name.
People saying that if the gains stick, he stands to gain something like $170 million, something in that order from the options trading. There is this question of what is manipulation. I mean, this is pretty blatant manipulation if you believe that putting your beliefs out there can drive a mob to go buy something.
Okay, right there. Why is Jamie Dimon not under investigation then? Because Jamie Dimon arguably has the same amount of influence over the markets, if not more, than this Roaring Kitty guy. So in saying that, why is it okay for Jamie Dimon to not only post things about the market, both negative and positive, but to go on national television and try to bury Bitcoin and crypto? Why is that not considered market manipulation? He's got more influence than Roaring Kitty because he pays the people who can charge him. That's why, right?
But it's not covert. He's not really hiding anything. It's really clear what he's doing. So it raises a lot of questions around both the legal liability for these companies and, as you pointed out earlier, the business liability of going after someone who is so incredibly popular with a pretty mass cohort of meme stalkers.
It's something that, according to people familiar with the internal discussions, they're discussing at E-Trade. I mean, I'd love to be on a fly on the wall in that room right now.
Yeah.
What are the big concerns for them if they remove him from the platform?
The lawyer on one side, guys, this potentially could be really bad. The CEO on the other side, this potentially could be bad the other direction.
Yeah, well, how about you just leave him alone and let him do what he's doing, because he's not breaking the law. What else do we got? So Bitcoin is now only less, guys, right now, Bitcoin is less than 5% away from all-time highs. If we get up that 5%, that 4.5%, there's going to be $1.5 billion in short squeezes, right? Liquidated, which means a massive run up over 75K, in my opinion, into new all-time highs, right? So we're right around the corner from that, guys. We're right, we don't have to go to all-time high, 4.5%. We only need to go up to 72, I think 72,000 to get that short squeeze to take effect. And guys, we're $565 away from a massive short squeeze. That's how close we are to a $1.5 billion short squeeze and the market run up. And by the way, Swift coin is now up 12.3% on the day. Crazy. Oh man, what a fun day we are having. All right, now let's get back into the chat and see what everybody's talking about. Actually, let me show you real quick here. Swift, I'm going to jump over to the Swift chart. Swift is actually breaking out. It's up 12.8%. It's on its way up, guys. Looking good. All right, good for you. Sports are tough. I crewed on the British rowing team. Crewed at the World Championship. Nice. Sam, wrestling is hugely underrated. I need to get back into it, but I've been too busy. Hopefully this bull run. That's why I use my PVR, right? Crypto Holmes, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Time is money. We will soon see the 4-cent return, hopefully by this evening. Looking forward to 5 cents bullish. Absolutely, man. Liquidity, no worries. Just give us more time to stack. Yep. I've been debating. I got about 14 mil SHIB, roughly $400. I'm thinking it might be worth doubling down on Swift instead. Well, it depends. Are you in the green or are you in the red with your Shiba Inu? Liquidity, we're going to get the doubters to try to blame you if that happens again, Rob, even with this price action. Hey, you know what, man? I've been attacked by the doubters for, they've been attacking me for almost like a year and a half now or something like that. So I'm used to it. That's fine. I will take that. I will bear that cross. I will bear that cross for the JASMY community. If BTC goes to 90K in the next few weeks, I think JASMY will pump. Absolutely, it will pump. Even if the ETF approvals, you think it will be slow grind? No, I think we'll have a spike upwards, but not for about 3 weeks after the ETF approvals. But then you're leading into near the middle to end of July by that point, right? Which is right around where we should be anyway. So Roaring Kitty is an icon. I agree. Dennis, once again, welcome to the member side, my friend. Jay says 111 watching. Hit the like button, guys. Yes, I agree. Smash that like button, guys. Smash the subscribe button as well. We got to keep that channel growing. By the way, guys, channel hit a milestone that I kind of forgot to mention yesterday. We actually hit 1 million views. We hit 1 million views, guys. All thanks to you guys. So that's a pretty big deal to me. I can't believe we hit that already. But yeah, we've hit 1 million views on the channel. Good achievement, Philip. Well done. Uper, what's up, man? Have you seen any announcement for the June lockup yet? I have not seen anything yet, but we are keeping an eye out on it. Ali G, BTC 90K, ETH ETF, and hopefully a dovish FOMC next week. JASMY will be towards 10 cents by the end of June. That'll be nice, man. But yes, I would agree. Listen, like I said, Canada just cut rates by 25 basis points, guys. So it's very possible the U.S. may be getting close to doing the same. JASMY down 7.5%. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Still looks good, though. Still looks good. Mike Saylor needs to get his teeth fixed. Yeah. Yeah. How do you have that much money and you don't have nice teeth? I don't understand that. Crypto Queen only from the very peak. 3 cents 8.5 is still a great zone to consolidate. I agree. Absolutely. It's holding pretty good at 3 cents 8. I would agree. XRP, JASMY, and HBAR are the future long-term. Yep. 3 good long-term holds for sure. Funky, he has dentures. Listen to his S's and C's, but he has made his... if I was a billionaire and I had bad teeth like that, I'd probably just get permanent fake teeth put in, right? Like, why would you not at that point, right? Yes, I'm aware. I bought the dip. It's only slowly going down. Starts back up a little before the market ends today, or it will dump more. Yeah, hopefully we can turn this. Hopefully we can turn this. Where are we here? Hopefully we can eat up this red candle. We did the last 3 days in a row, right? The last 3 days we turned these red candles into green ones, but we seem to be just like right here and just stalled right out here. Like, we're not going up, we're not going down, we're just sitting, right? And that's fine. That's fine. We need consolidation, right? We need some consolidation. I mean, look, maybe we can build another bull pennant here, or a bull flag, right? That'd be all right. Swift is pumping nicely right now. Yeah, it's up 12% now. I think 12 point. Oh wow, it was up 12.3%. Very nice. Stacks, is Stacks running? Let's have a look at Stacks. Stacks, yeah, Stacks is up 15% on the day. Wow, very nice. Stacks is having itself a good time. Stacks is a layer 2 on Bitcoin's network. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do. Yes, exactly. Manipulation. When tyranny becomes law, resistance becomes duty. Stop complying and start to defy. Absolutely. Bought 70K more Swift. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Somebody talk dirty in Jasmy. Crypto Queen. Now, the political attack on financial success is the elite and Patsy liberals' biggest fear. Money is power. Absolutely, it is. On Roaring Kitty, rules for thee, not for me. Exactly. Mansa, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Sam, in the green with SHIB and actually just moved 3.5 million SHIB to Swift. That's a good idea, man. I support that idea. Congratulations on your 1 mil views, Rob. Thank you, Bruno. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, it's I mean, it's all of us, right? It's all of us together, guys. This is a community achievement that we've achieved here. Do you think an XCN pump is imminent? It's been consolidating. I do. I think that we will see XCN start to run, especially with the Ethereum ETFs. Ethereum ETFs coming. Absolutely. Kevin with the super chat. Thank you, brother. 1 million views. LFG Rob. Soon you won't be able to read all the comments. It's starting to get hard. It is starting to get hard. A lot of times there's a pretty big lag between somebody asking me a question and it'll take 4 or 5 minutes for me to get there. That's why and some people are starting to get frustrated in the chat. I've noticed. I know Funky's been kind of trying to tell people in the chat, like, guys, you know, you got to wait a few minutes because I'm trying to read everybody's questions. So it might take me a few minutes to get there. So that's why I started saying, if you have a question that you want me to address immediately or, you know, whatever, just send it in a super chat and it will catch my eye faster and I will get to it. Right. I'm not saying send me $100 super chat, but, you know, if you send 99 cents or something, I can see it pop up, you know, jumps out at me kind of thing. Right. So that way you don't get frustrated and angry with me. But thank you, Kevin. Thank you, brother. Oh, and thanks for constantly answering all these questions. Not an easy gig and noting all the repeat asks. Yes, that's true. That is true, man. That's true. Spell token to the moon. What's Spell looking like right now? Is Spell pumping right now? It's up 1.2%. Not a bad little move. It's up 28% on the week, though, man. Fantastic. Fantastic week for Spell. Clearview, welcome over to the member side, my friend. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thanks for being here. We greatly appreciate that, man. It's awesome having you to continue to be a member, I believe, right? Nope, brand new member. Awesome. Welcome to the member side, man. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the family. Thank you again for supporting the channel. The support for the channel really means everything, guys. It really does. I'm trying to convert into doing this full time. You know, I will be able to do longer live streams, do more research, you know, more videos on what you guys want to see. I get so many requests. People want to see, you know, videos on, you know, certain altcoins and stuff. And I get all these requests and I try to, but I just don't have the time to do it all the time. So I'm trying to convert this to doing this full time. So, I mean, the support for the channel, it means everything. Do you think Jasmy will hit $1 in 2024? I think between 80 cents and $1 is realistic for Jasmy before the end of 2024. I believe that. Travis, have you seen any announcements on the June lockup yet? Not yet. No, not yet, but we are keeping an eye out. I did see some speculation, I think it was yesterday, that there was another 100 million tokens missing from the supply, and that maybe they'd locked it up and just not made an announcement, because Jasmy has done that kind of thing in the past where they've just done something where, like, let's say they say we're going to lock up 100 million tokens a month, right? So they make that announcement and then they do the first lockup to let people know, and then they just continue doing, like, take Ripple, for example. Okay, Ripple, we know Ripple unlocks 1 billion tokens from their escrow every month, right? And then they put most of it back in, but they never make an announcement about it. They just do it every month because we know it's a monthly thing. So it's entirely possible that's, you know, kind of what we could be looking at here, but we're looking more into it, right? Yeah, went ahead and bought more Swift. Nice. Put an egg timer with you when it dings. Time for news. Reset. When it dings, back to the chat. Do I get premium Discord access? We do have a Discord. We have not created a premium Discord. So we just have the regular Discord for everybody. But we do members only live streams on Sundays, Sunday afternoons. And we do members only content as well. So Gary got on late. Need you to start over. Congrats on the 1 million views. Thanks, buddy. Thank you so much, man. Rob, have you saw Zach Reacher? He's the crypto future of ZRP. I've watched a couple of Zach Rector. I think I've seen his stuff. I think. Hang on a second. Zach Rector. Yeah, I've seen quite a bit of his stuff, actually. I have. Yeah. Glad you made it, fam. Tara, probably have seen Zach Rector. He's the crypto future of XRP. Yeah, I've seen quite a bit of his stuff. I used to watch it. I used to watch more of his stuff maybe 2 years ago, something like that, when the lawsuit was still fresh and stuff like that. I did a lot of watching XRP coverage and, you know, a lot of the regulars that cover XRP. So he was one of them that I followed quite a bit, fairly consistently. So, yeah. All right. So far, guys, that is the news today. We have, like I showed you guys, we have Swift is breaking out right now. KASPA's testing resistance. If it breaks out, it's going to hit a new all-time high today. So listen, if Bitcoin, okay, if Bitcoin today, hang on, I'm going to bring up the Bitcoin chart. Okay, let's bring up the Bitcoin chart here. Let's get serious here. Let's get serious. Let's see what we got to do here. Okay. All right. As we can see, Bitcoin is still testing this trend line that broke out of the falling wedge pattern, or the bull pennant, or the bull pennant, whatever. Falling wedge pattern. We broke out of here. We've been testing the trend line as support, right? We're due for a break to the upside here on Bitcoin. Now, if Bitcoin can break right about here. If Bitcoin can break above that line, we are likely going to see a massive short squeeze of $1.5 billion in shorts, which means Bitcoin breaks above here, boom, probably into blue sky territory around 75K, which means we're looking right now at Swift, just had a breakout of the bull pennant. We have KASPA testing its all-time high resistance. If Bitcoin breaks out of here, all of those alts, Swift, KASPA, even JASMY, likely going to see a massive recovery today in JASMY. But these alts are going to run if Bitcoin breaks through this level and causes a massive short squeeze. It's not going to be easy, guys, because we're talking about a lot of people shorting here. They're going to defend that level, that 72K level, very, very fiercely because they don't want to get liquidated, right? Obviously. So that is what's happening right now between the bears and the bulls on Bitcoin. Now, we are only about $600 away from a massive short squeeze today. So we're going to stay on top of this all day long, guys. And we have a lot of time left, a lot of daylight left to burn. So this could very well happen in the next 6 hours and 20 minutes, right? Son of Saw, what's up, man? There's only one crypto future, and we're in his chat. Absolutely, man. I need to look at the keywords while typing. I was right on time to cash out at 1,500 right before the dip. Then I bought more. Nice. Congratulations, Crypto Queen. You nail it. You just absolutely nail it quite often, man. I'm very, very happy for you. JASMY consolidating now. Digital Outlook is my go-to for XRP. Not chart info on his channel, but always good info. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of his stuff. I don't watch as much anymore, mainly just because I don't have much time anymore. But he is one of the ones I used to watch all the time for XRP coverage. Absolutely. Beebs, what's up, buddy? You made it, man. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. All right, guys. So, yeah, we're going to stay on top of watching where BTC goes today. We got to watch it. Just keep an eye on it. If it breaks that 52K level, we could see a massive short squeeze, guys. So pay attention to that. And I will be back this evening for the regular live stream. Did I check out Axie Infinity? No, I have not checked out Axie Infinity. Let me have a look here. It's up 6%. Yeah, it looks like it's due for a breakout as well, eh? Just kind of trading in this channel for quite a while. Since April 13th, we've been trading in this channel. Yeah, it's due for a breakout, though. It looks like, I mean, it may still trend inside of here for a little while, but if Bitcoin breaks out, we could see this break above the trend line out of this pattern. We could see a break to the upside here. It's been in here for almost 3 months now, so we'll see. It's going to run. I agree. It looks like it's set to explode. It looks like it's set to explode. But yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in a few hours. Keep an eye on Bitcoin today. 72K. We want to break it. And thank you guys for all the new members, for the super chats, guys, for supporting the channel. Guys, it definitely means everything. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Keep it up. And I will see you guys in a couple of hours.